That's myfavoritedj.com. Welcome to the home of my favorite DJ, DJ Jules, baby. If you're looking for a DJ for any type of event, call us now, 313-595-8845. Once again, that's 313-595-8845. www.that'smyfavoritedj.com. The perfect DJ for any of your events. Sweet 16, 21, 30, 50. You turn to 75 years of age, DJ Jules, baby, is the perfect DJ for you. Weddings, corporate events, call 313-595-8845. That's myfavoritedj.com.
Combined power of a group when working together is greater than the total power achieved when working alone.
That's synergy.
Synergy works. Synergy, from the Greek word synergos, equals working together. Synergy works. Synergy is different people working out together advantageously for one final outcome, one goal, rewarding results. Synergy works. Don't train by yourself. Train with synergy. Why? Because synergy works. Contact us today to set up your fitness assessment. Synergy works.
TNT Cakes, Creations, and more, what we specialize in: red velvet and strawberry cheesecake, chocolate-covered strawberries, custom baby boxes, custom signs, custom tees and sweatshirts, custom sports balls, graduation accessories, custom glasses and tumblers, custom license plates, heat transfers, custom office signs. TNT Cakes, Creations, and more. Give us a call.
The content you're about to hear is a part of a paid programming segment. The views, opinions, and statements expressed belong solely to the sponsor and do not reflect those of Podcastic or its host. This segment is for informational and promotional purposes only and should not be considered as advice or endorsement. Listener discretion is advised.
Yeah. Big flex on the set, you know we gotta rep. Heavy talk on that mic, all we do is press. John Q, that's coach, got him upset. Gym Animal Muscle Gang, we up next. Big Flex Podcast live on Monday night with John Q, Latoyia, Dashawn, and Don Snipes. You can catch Snipes on the pod or the big screen or get tea time with Toya if you want the tea. Talk about the strong end on your weekday. Tap in with Muscle Gang, you never have a weekday. Big Flex Podcast, 9 p.m. Monday. Pull us up on YouTube if you want that replay. Big Flex Podcast, 9 p.m. Monday. Pull us up on YouTube if you want that replay. It's the Big Flex Podcast, Mondays, 9 at night. It's the Big Flex Podcast. Come on.
Welcome back to the G.A.M.G, the Big Flex Strongcast. I am your host, John Q, in this building. I ain't gonna say this bit. Nah, I ain't gonna do it. No. I ain't gonna do it. Nope, I'm still ain't gonna do it. Yep. So, look, welcome to episode 134, y'all. So, y'all know what to do when y'all come into the G.A.M.G, the Big Flex Gym. You know what I'm saying? You wipe your feet on off, and that means hit that like button, hit that share button, and subscribe if you haven't already. All right, so look, I'm down 2 people today, but that's all right. I'm going to hold it down for them. So shout out to say Don Snipes, my co-host, and say Latoyia Dashawn. They ain't in today, but I'm going to hold it down for them. So we'll probably see them next week. But until then, look, guess what? We got some heavy hitters in the building tonight with me. Of course, we got my boy DJ Jules, baby, in the building.
What up?
Clap it up.
Yeah.
And we have Miss Bonita Gower Williams.
You just say Williams.
Williams okay. in the building. Say Miss B's.
Hello.
Yeah.
All right. So, once again, this is where Gym Conversation meets podcasting. So, y'all already know what to do. We gonna flex it on now. So, how was y'all strong end? You know what I'm saying? You know how we do as far as the strong end. What y'all end up doing this past Friday, Saturday, and Sunday?
Man, the strong end was good. DJ'd on Friday and Saturday, did like a twerk class, a schwerk class
A twerk?
at 3G Fitness in Farmington.
So you was doing butt cheeks?
They was doing butt cheeks.
They was doing butt cheeks? All right.
Yeah.
You know, in the gym, we do legs, man. We don't do butt cheeks. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, as far as the guys. Now, the women, they get down with, with the butt cheeks and everything, but we do legs.
Yeah, up in there, Super Bowl yesterday. Lackluster.
Yeah, it was a super toilet bowl?
The bowl.
It was the bowl.
The bowl.
Okay, we'll call it the bowl.
Yeah, the bowl. The bowl was bold.
The bowl was bowl. He said the bowl was bowl.
The bowl was bold.
All right.
That was the worst Super Bowl ever.
Yeah, it was pretty trash.
Sheesh.
Yeah, it was pretty trash. You know what I mean? But we gonna get into it a little bit. But
Yeah.
Say, Miss Bonita, how was your strong end?
My strong end was really good. Had a good time with the grandbabies over the weekend, and did watch the halftime.
You did it? Okay. What
It would have been better if it was closed caption.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? At least say some people up there to scream it out like, hey, you know what I mean? Like turn him off and then just have somebody else singing what he's saying. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It could have probably went that way, but yeah, absolutely. All right, y'all. So look, my strong end went like this. I got to give a shout out to say my wife, which is the great doctor. I want to congratulate her on her tenure. You know what I mean? From her one of her specialties that she do. So she did receive her tenure. So I want to give a congratulations to the great doctor. You know what I'm saying?
Congratulations.
Yeah, I made one of my favorite famous pizzas yesterday.
Come on.
You know what I mean? And it was pretty good. You know what I mean?
What you put on it?
I will slap myself on the back.
What was on the pizza? Pineapples?
No, hell no.
No, pineapples.
No.
No pineapples?
No.
Man, pizza ain't pizza without pineapples.
What? No, I can't put no pineapples on.
Pineapple?
That is crazy.
Pineapples and jalapeno.
Oh man, I do like the green peppers, red onions, black olives. You know what I'm saying?
And no pineapples.
No.
That's crazy.
Jalapenos, some pickles.
Pickles, hold on.
Yeah, man.
Pickles.
Boy, y'all better. Hey, listen.
Nah.
If you like pickles and you chop them on up, you won't even be able to really tell. Trust me. Hey, look.
Pickles.
Trust me. Great.
Nah, he tripping.
Great.
He tripping.
Pineapples and jalapenos go great on the pizza, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Listen, jalapenos, not no pineapples.
Jalapenos and pickles is crazy.
That's crazy.
Nah.
Pickles on pizza.
Some banana bell pepperonis, and some turkey pepperoni.
It sounds like you had a real good time in the bathroom.
No, man, I've been great. You know what I'm saying? Actually, I've been pretty good. You know what I'm saying? If I don't mind I me myself saying it. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, shout out to the great doctor. You know what I'm saying?
What up, Doc?
You know what I mean? Congratulations. You know, keep up the great work. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let's talk about this the Super Bowl real quick a little bit more, y'all. So you said y'all pretty much say that it was trash, right? As far as
it was bold.
as far as what the scoring, y'all.
They look like high schoolers playing football, bro.
Man.
Yeah, I mean, both teams, to be honest with you, I hate to say it, it looked like if the Lions had played either one of them,
we could have beat them.
We probably could have beat them.
We would have won the Super Bowl.
We played this year.
Yeah, we would have beat them.
Yeah.
We would have won the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I mean, what was it like? Four field goals?
I seen like 3 or 4. I fell asleep, man.
It was 4 field goals.
I actually
Four
fell
field
asleep,
goals,
man.
That is crazy.
I didn't
4
even see
field
the end
goals,
of-
no
yeah.
score. That's trash.
I woke up, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, they won. Oh, okay.
The game got good maybe at the fourth quarter. Or
Yeah,
something.
last 3 minutes.
I'm like, this is all right, but you can't make up. You can't make up for the
real.
first 3 quarters. I can't get that back.
You can't score 2 touchdowns in 2 minutes.
Nah.
I mean, you know what though?
I was hopeful though. I was really hopeful.
But you know what though? I think it already had begun to be headed towards being trash. As far as even the 2 teams, if you think about it, if you're not from Seattle or you're not from New England, like who is really like a fan of those teams?
So
That's a fact.
no one ever seen that coming in the NFL that those 2 teams were going to be in the Super Bowl. But my question is, ain't it crazy? Wasn't Seattle Seahawks an expansion team when they came on?
No. No, they wasn't an expansion team.
You mean the Supersonics a long time ago?
You talking about in basketball?
No, I'm talking about the Seahawks. I ain't no I'm just saying more expansion teams came in and went to the Super Bowl before the Lions did. That's crazy.
It's a lot of it's a few teams that's left that haven't won. You know what I'm saying? Just
like who?
Buffalo, they done been to the Super Bowl,
but Buffalo been there. Buffalo was one of the first NFL teams. Period. I'm talking about expansion teams and like new teams.
Well, okay, so like the latest, I would say expansion teams was Carolina,
Panthers,
right? They've been there, but they didn't win, right? You got Jacksonville. I think they've been there, they didn't win.
That's
you know
my
what
point.
I mean?
All of them been there, but the Lions ain't been there.
I don't think the Bengals won either.
Bengals are old.
They expansion.
Now,
I'm about to say.
Now Cleveland really is an expansion team because they left and actually became the Ravens.
Oh, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And now they, you know what I mean. So it's still a few teams.
It's a renewed team.
Yeah,
they got what you call that, baptized. Their life started over.
Yeah. So look, let's go on to the halftime. What's y'all thoughts about the halftime?
I thought it was fire.
I ain't see it till today.
I
thought it was fire.
Yeah,
I thought it was fire, man. It brought their culture. You get to see different particles of their culture live. The graphics was good.
Okay.
I mean, it started with the sugarcane plantation or whatever. It was visual, but then it went to actually being at the stadium with the pseudo sugarcane. That was dope. When he fell through the floor, they had the little visuals that added to that. That was fire. And just little pieces of their culture. They sitting on bricks or whatever. It's just something
now, like
new.
I said, what you was talking about is like you said, the visuals itself. But to be honest with you, far as with me, what I was telling y'all before, like I think the sound to me, you know what I mean, far as him actually like performing didn't sound good to me. Okay. You know, regardless if I speak Spanish or not, you know what I'm saying? It just sounded like he was just up there talking. You know what I mean? It didn't sound like he was, you know, if he was supposed to have been singing a little bit, rapping or whatever it was, it just didn't sound like like, you know what I'm saying? It just didn't sound together to me.
I didn't even know he was an artist like that. I just thought he was originally a DJ.
Okay.
That's all I thought he was in the beginning, but then later, like in the past 3 years, I was hearing different stuff, and they're like, "That's Bad Bunny."
Yeah, he big. He big.
Big.
So I mean, do y'all know the origin of where he get his name, Bad Bunny? Like, you know what I mean?
He's a wear bunny hat, right?
Is it?
I don't know no details about his life.
I saw him.
He was a
with his bunny
DJ
hat
that
on.
used to wear masks.
Okay. See, I didn't know that.
That's what it seemed. He was like, he did techno stuff, and he was real big on.
Okay. So that makes sense then. Okay. All right.
So he crossed over from a DJ to entertain. Okay.
All right. What about you, Miss Bonita? What did you think about the halftime show?
I thought it was okay. You know, I learned about Puerto Rico and what goes on there.
Okay.
I wasn't a fan.
Okay.
Not a fan. Like I said, if they had closed caption, if I knew what he was saying, then it would have been different. But everything was so unfamiliar to me. Yeah,
it's a language barrier. I think it was kind of like a culture shock for most Americans, whatever they don't know how to say Spanish too.
I mean,
which
in that area, a lot of them already know how to speak Spanish, bro. They was down with it.
Oh, where in California?
That culture is pretty much vague.
But you still, like I said, you still have a lot of people and stuff that's not really privy to that. You know what I mean? As far as that, you know, being, say, bilingual, or you know what I mean? Yeah.
They the second largest group of people in the country.
Oh, I get it, so, but you still have a lot of people that don't speak Spanish.
Yeah, I don't speak Spanish.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
I don't know what he said.
I didn't know what he said neither, but
he been saying kill you all, you know what?
We hear it all the time. It's called McDonald's. But listen, I'm just saying.
You don't know what's in it.
Right, at all.
That's true. I hope ain't nobody still eating that crap.
What?
Murder down.
Every time you ride past the place, the car is coming out the parking lot.
That's a fact.
What you talking about? You don't know who eating.
That's terrible. Yeah.
We right.
Right. Hey, look, before we get to this video or whatever, I do want to give a shout out to say that we got two new engineers in the building that's sitting back kicking on the side. I want to give a shout out to them. Say JR and Lexi over there. You know what I'm saying? What's up, y'all? Welcome to the G.A.M.G. Strongcast. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, we
ain't trying to make it too difficult for y'all. You know what I'm saying? And then I want to give a shout out to everybody that's in the building. You know, we have a Shari Crosby in the building. We got Say Ballin' with Rich in the building.
What up?
All right, that's what I see so far. And then watch, I see it'll be a whole bunch of other people later on. But shout out to everybody that's tuned in. You know what I'm saying? So look, we are gonna go ahead and get into the video because I want you to go ahead and explain to everybody what y'all got going on. You know what I'm saying? That synergy, the gala, and everything. All right.
Okay.
Well, you didn't say which one.
Fox
2. Okay, well.
This Valentine's Day, just don't go out.
Hold on one moment. Wrong bit, right? Technical difficulty.
Hi, I'm Bonita, and I'd like to invite you to Synergy Works Valentine's Day dinner. It's going to be held on February 14th at the AB Community Center in Detroit. Come on out. It's a fundraiser.
Hey, DJ.
Like, that's it.
Hi, I'm Bonita, and I'd like to invite you to Synergy Works Valentine's Day dinner. It's going to be held on February 14th at the AB Community Center in Detroit. Come on out, it's a fundraiser, and we're raising funds in order to send myself and my coach Jules to Stockholm, Sweden. I qualified for the High Rocks World Championship. In order to get me there to represent the United States, I need your help. So if you come out, it'll be fun. It'll be a lot of dancing, entertainment, a live band, dress in your red and black. Bring a date. You don't have to bring a date. You're just gonna love on one another. This is going to be held on February 14th from 7 until 11. So come on out and join us. You can go on Eventbrite to get your tickets.
All right. So like I said, welcome to the G.A.M.G, the Big Flex Strongcast. So y'all want to explain, a little bit further about the gala and stuff like that, and your journey. You know what I'm saying, as far as your Hot Rocks competition and everything.
High Rocks.
High Rocks.
Yeah.
High Rocks. Yeah.
High Rocks competition.
Yeah.
Well, the gala is going to be a fundraiser in order to support our journey to Sweden. I qualified in November at High Rocks in Atlanta in order to be a part of this. No intention to go and qualify, just my intention to go there and finish everything and just have a good time. So at the end, one of the other gym members told me when she was looking up my stats and everything that I had won first place in my age category.
Oh, wow. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Then after I got back home, I got an email saying that I qualified for the World Championship in Sweden.
So
that's what the gala is all about.
That's
coming up on the 14th. 7 to 11 at the Community Center of AB Ford. In order to help us get there.
So when you was doing the competition, What did that all entail as far as the exercises and stuff like that, that they had you doing?
Okay, let me see if I can remember all of them.
Okay.
So when we first got there, we had to run 0.62 miles.
Ooh.
And that was like, a couple of laps around the building or whatever. Then
Yeah,
we went
1K.
to our first fitness station, and that was, we did the skier.
Okay.
We had to run again 0.62 miles. Every fitness activity that we did, and it was 8 of them,
Okay.
we had to run in between 0.62 miles.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So we had farmer carries where we had to carry the 35-pound dumbbell. We had rowers. We had lunges with the 20-pound weights. We had burpee broad jumps. I don't know how many I've named so far.
Sheesh.
The last one was wall balls.
Okay.
Yes.
Sled, push, and pull.
Sled, push, and
okay.
pull.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And a
Oh,
row.
wow.
And a row machine.
A row machine. Okay. Wow, congratulations. Look, clap that up, you know what I'm saying? She's really an inspiration, you know what I'm saying, too, because when I was just looking at some of the things and stuff like that and found out, too, I just want you to go ahead and explain all the things you was doing, and to let everybody know, too, it's never too late as far as your age-wise to get healthy. You start young and continue when you get a little bit more seasoned in life, you know what I mean? Because being in health, being in good health, that's what I always call it, winning, you know what I mean? And that is like one of the biggest things you can do for yourself is to stay in good health, So, anything you want to add, Juice, to that? You know what I'm saying? How did you like it? How did you like the competition?
Man, it's I loved it. Mm-hmm. It's terrible.
You say it's terrible.
No, it's challenging.
Okay.
So you got to run that 1K. I mean, you start off, I guess, if you don't get warmed up properly, that first mile, it's taxing a little bit. The stations aren't that bad. It's a couple that's bad, really bad. The burpee broad jumps is really bad.
Okay.
Really, really bad.
Okay.
I mean, that's my nemesis at this present moment. So outside of that, the wall balls are really bad too.
Okay.
So after everything, it's like 100 wall balls. You got to go below 90 degrees, catch the ball. You got to hit the target. The target is about between 7 and 8 feet high. I mean, it's not super high, but it's at the max is 9 feet, but you got to hit the target. The target is a little target. If you miss the target, it doesn't count. Then they got a counter. So if you miss it, you're tired, your legs is busted. You see you missed it 4 times. Like, it's terrible.
Yeah. I would have Marvin sapped that one. I never would have made it. I would have Marvin sapped that one.
Yeah. I mean, but overall, I mean, it's a good challenge, a good vibe. The people working there are pretty cool, and it's cool to be doing some things that the average people are not doing with your workout crew.
Yeah. So look, let me ask y'all this: like, is there anything in particular that y'all was training prior to that competition to prepare you for the competition?
We had a short little training period. It was very short.
Okay.
How long was it, B?
I don't know how long the rest of yours was, but I wasn't going to do it because I tore my rotator cuff.
Yeah. Oh wow!
And I had surgery on my right one. During the healing process, I tore the left one. So I was afraid to go and compete because I didn't want to do any further damage to either one of the shoulders. So I said, no, I'm not going to do it. But 3 weeks prior, I jumped on board.
Wow. Look at that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You done brought Wonder Woman over here?
A machine, it's a machine.
For real, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, I done tore both my rotator cuffs.
Yeah.
Place number 1, you know what I mean?
It do sound
like,
crazy,
wow.
don't it?
Yeah.
That is crazy.
It was fine.
All right. Hey, look, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Man, y'all.
I would have Shark Tank that one. On that note, I'm out.
For real.
Yeah.
All right, so look, I know you do say also beauty products, right? You want to explain a little bit to the people what do you offer and how beneficial are they?
Okay. Oh, very beneficial. The company is Miss B's Beauty.
Okay.
And a handcraft beauty and wellness products where we use 100% natural and organic oils.
Okay.
We have skin oil, a hair growth oil, hair and scalp strengthening oil, and also a pain relief massage oil, which was much needed.
That's what I was about to say. Was you using your own products and stuff like that on your
indeed,
okay? All right.
Indeed.
So look at that, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Look, y'all better get with her. You know what I'm saying? As far as some of her products, because I don't know too many people that's out there that got Torn's rotator cuffs. You know what I mean?
Right.
Placing #1 in competitions. You know what I'm saying? That's taxing to your body. So she got something great going on. So you definitely want to make sure you holler at her. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Where can people get in touch with you at? You know what I'm saying? As far as your products and everything.
Okay, it's missbsbeauty.com.
Okay.
They can go on, and I'm on Instagram.
How you spell
also Facebook. MS.
Okay.
BEEZ. BEAUTY.
Okay.
So that's MSBEEZ.
Okay. And how long have you been doing the your products?
Since 22.
22. Okay.
22. And it first started as a personal thing.
Okay.
Where I had an experience with hair loss.
Okay.
I was around in my 30s. I was diagnosed with alopecia.
Okay.
Then later on, female pattern baldness. So I did everything, all kinds of procedures and so forth and so on. And then I guess a few years before I developed the product, I decided to go to the dermatologist again after all of the years and everything, and she wanted to prescribe oral medication. One of the side effects was cancer. So I said, no, I don't want that problem.
Yeah.
So I decided to do extensive research on different oils and herbs, just natural somethings in order to help me, and it did. It helped a lot. The pain relief oil, I developed for my father-in-law. He's 102 years old.
Okay.
And he has arthritis in his joints.
Okay.
So he was waking up in the middle of the night, and I researched something for him, and he sleeps like a baby now.
Wow.
I want to check out that cream.
Yeah, he definitely needs.
I have muscle neuropathy.
Yep.
Right.
Okay.
And gout. So.
Oh yeah.
But isn't it amazing how God
and a bad attitude? So
No, I don't like your attitude right now. No, but isn't it amazing how God gave us everything on earth that we need?
Yeah,
everything we need.
Right, and right in front of our face.
Right.
You know what I mean?
We just have to seek it out.
We have to seek it, and we have to really trust it, because we've been trained to go for BS. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Like I just read that I've been taking what's my pain medication? I've been using prednisone.
Okay.
Oh yeah, steroid.
Yeah, but it hurt. I mean, it worked fast, at least 2 hours, 3 hours. I'm like, I'm cool. But I just read that ashwagandha helps out. It works just as good. Maybe take a little bit longer.
Ashwagandha.
Because it's natural.
And I might have to go to the bathroom more times. But other than that, I should be fine. And I'm like, God,
that's your system.
God gave us everything that we need.
That's right. Rather than taking synthetic drugs or
mess your kidneys up.
Yes, that's right, and other things.
Yeah,
you know?
You just never know.
Especially with men. Hey, be careful with them. A lot of drugs mess up our male. You
talking about gas station drugs? Huh? You talking about the honey packs and stuff? What you talking about?
I'm talking about stuff like Benadryl.
Okay.
All the different high blood pressure medications. It mess with our libido and all that.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so you gotta be careful with it.
Facts.
Yeah, facts. All right. Lock that up. So look, if anybody want to call in, and ask any questions, give us a call in at 810-560-0658. All right. DJ Juice.
Yes, sir.
So besides the gala event coming up, all right. I mean, I know you done DJ some of everything, right? As far as events, what are some of your favorite events to actually DJ? You know what I mean? If you had to pick, say, maybe one or two.
And just off the top of the head, I'm thinking weddings. Weddings.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's you without your glasses?
No.
Okay.
Man. You don't say, man, that's you without your
Nah. Weddings is dope. And I'm thinking like big homecomings. Big homecomings is crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Big homecomings. And if it was a third, just any party with a whole bunch of black folks that want to have a good time.
Okay.
They really know how to party.
Okay.
Especially when they come together and they ready to party.
Okay.
Yeah, I like to see when black folks get together, they start dancing. And they dancing together, the men and the women.
Yeah.
In the big crowd. I seen like 280 people one time doing the hustle. I was like, oh, that looks so beautiful.
Yes,
and
yes.
They all had white on. I was like, that was sexy. Yes. Shout out to people like DJ Jules who can bring that out. Because not all DJs can bring that out.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Now, what is a pet peeve that you have, you know what I'm saying, when you DJ in some of these events, you know what I mean?
A pet peeve might be, can you play this next?
In the middle of you playing the record.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah. Can you play this next? Like that's a pet peeve. I mean.
So don't go to your DJ and always be telling them what to play then.
Yeah, it normally happens with the kids. Like the kids, they want to hear it right now. Can you play this next? But I might have something else next or whatever. But that is it. That's probably number one right now.
Okay. Have you ever had that drunk auntie at the wedding? Like, baby, I just need you to play Luther Vandross.
Yes. It's always something like that is entertaining.
Then they go, you got Lou Ross.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes
you know it's 2026.
You just hit them like, all right, let me get it right quick. Let me look for it. Hit them with the let me look for it. Hold on.
Let me see if I got
the finger.
Yeah. Some of them be a little aggressive. They want to come back. Yeah.
Now look.
And then I'll tell them, go on and party. Go party. Go party. They having fun over there. Go have fun with your cousins or something.
Now, when it comes to, say, Synergy, do you have any events or anything like that coming up as far as workout events and stuff like that?
Nothing planned that I could think of. Oh, we do have a gym photo shoot this Saturday.
All right.
February 14th from 9 to 11.
Okay.
So come through, take some professional photos with A&M Photography.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's a Valentine's shoot, but you ain't got to dress up in your Valentine's gift. You just want a professional photo in a gym setting, come through and take some pictures.
All right. And give out your address and everything, or whatever.
All right. SynergyWorksDetroit.com. We're located in Southfield, Michigan, 8 Mile Telegraph, 21421 Hilltop, Suite 23. Southfield, Michigan, 48033.
All right. And once again, as far as the gala, give out the information for that again.
All right. The gala, you want to give it out, B?
Okay. It's at the Community Center of A.B. Ford, and it's located, I don't know the address, but it's on Lenox in Detroit. Okay. And it's Saturday, February 14th. Like I said on the video, you don't have to bring a date. Just come.
Okay.
Just come.
Now, for the people that might not be able to make it, but they want to donate for y'all to make it to, for the competition, how can they reach out to you?
Absolutely. There's a QR code that we're going to put up.
Okay.
And just take your phone, put it right there.
To the QR code.
And we are
I'm going to put it on my social medias and stuff like that too and pass it around. So.
Yeah, and you can buy the tickets for the event at on Eventbrite, but you can also donate on Eventbrite as well if you didn't have a QR code. So the Eventbrite, and you'll be able to find us there.
All right. Clap it up. Hey, look, I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're going to go ahead and get into this main topic real quick. So, it's about to get a little heavy, but we didn't get a chance to last week to dig on in. So we kind of had a nice little time to sit in with some of the fallout from the Epstein files. Mm-hmm. All right, so look, did you get a chance have you seen anything in the files yourself, Dr. Ruckus, Jules, anybody that want to speak?
I seen some parts in the Epstein files. I found out I was mad because they did not invite me.
Man.
Y'all act like everything's bad, okay? The Epstein Files was an all pedophilic. However, it was a part where they had this 2 women. Never mind. Go ahead. Go your turn. I don't
You talking about 2-headed woman?
No, yeah, you can call it that. But yeah, I wish I was there. It was like 3 million pages to the thing.
Yeah, they say it's only like half that they actually.
Oh yeah, 1.5 million.
No, it's another 300 million or whatever. Crazy. Yeah, you know what I mean, files and stuff like that.
It ain't that much time on Earth to have 3 million.
That was the whole, and I think that's part of the whole plan. They know people are not going to have the patience, not in this age. Not in this age.
A lot of boring people in this world just sitting around. That's all they doing for the next couple.
No, I mean, it's been some people that's been going through it. You know what I mean? A little bit here, a little bit there, but yeah, it's to me, to be honest with you, like, what's new? You know what I mean? Like, a lot of this stuff or whatever, to be honest with you, has been going on from the exception, say, of quote unquote American corporation itself, as far as the founding fathers and stuff like that. If you do say any kind of historical research and stuff like that, you will find the people that initially came over here in the first place, this the kind of stuff that it was doing in the first place. I mean, cannibalism and some of everything. New. It ain't nothing new. So it's not really, like I said, to me, it's not shocking. You know what I mean? Because
they weren't eating babies, none of this crazy stuff
that we know of.
But I would like to say this. To me, I was part of the swinger community, right?
I did not know that.
Yeah, I was part of the swinger
community.
Yeah,
you're a nasty dude.
Yeah. So first of all, it's not being a swinger is not nasty. Some of your favorite judges is swingers.
Yeah.
But I'm being honest with you, so that part don't bother me.
Okay.
Yeah.
What bothers me, if they talking about young underage, if they talking about underage people, then that's kind of bothersome. You know what I mean?
Facts.
And from what I've seen, it don't have that in there. It just basically have people who was freaky and they had sex with each other, husbands and wives. And some, men on men.
So you said it was like a swinger party?
Yeah, I mean, listen, but not just like a swinger party. It's nothing. So one thing about when I was a swinger, I did not involve with no homosexual activity. I stayed to my own, right? But when it got to the mixed groups and you go out of state and stuff like that, you will find. You be like, hold on, what's the deal? You know what I mean? I was like, I digress. I'm going back to the room. You know what I mean? Because it's certain things, like, it's just like a party, right? You've been a DJ. I know there's some stuff that went on in the party. You were sitting up there like, hell no. You know what I mean? You kept DJing, but you see other stuff going on. Haven't you?
I don't recall.
You haven't?
No.
Say, man, don't bring me into none of your shit.
No, maybe. Let me think about it.
Right. I've been in situations to where I was with my homeboy that was DJing. I ain't saying no names. Shout out to Wax Sax and Dre. But
dirty dude, I told you.
As he was DJing and I'm just, observing, I'm there, carrying the records and stuff.
Yeah.
Other stuff going on in certain corners. You know what I mean? He's like, dog, I know that ain't. He's like, dog, just keep, don't trip. You know what I'm saying? Because that can't mess with nobody's money. You know what I mean? Just because you believe in something, you're gonna start the record. Oh hell no! You know what I mean? So I done witness a lot of stuff with being a part of the DJ crew.
Yeah.
And it wasn't a regular party no more. And then when you deal with them other people, that bubblegum, the nose bubblegum started coming out. You sitting up here like, this ain't my thing.
So now listen though. So in these files though, they did have, say, lists of victims and stuff like that. You know what I mean? In these files that came out, and they spoke about some of the things that they went through, witnessed, and everything. Right?
When you say victims, what you mean?
Victims, underage kids.
I ain't see that.
Sex trafficking, because you got to remember the guy, Epstein himself, he had been charged initially back in 2008 for soliciting underage girls and stuff back then. in 2019, he actually got convicted of sex trafficking underage kids and stuff like that or whatever too. So the thing is like this, okay? So if you do have, say, victims and stuff like that that's speaking out, you know, and they have some of the victims, they had redacted their names, but some of them they didn't.
Redacted,
which is
help me out. What that mean?
They blacked out the fucking names and shit on the files. You know what I mean, or whatever. They did that on a lot of these files on what actually happened on some of the stuff, but you can kind of like read through some of the stuff that they didn't. Right, so they maybe took out somebody's name and stuff like that. But when you read a lot of this stuff that's in some of these files or whatever, it is some nefarious shit. You know what I mean? Let's be honest. You know. Okay, we got a call. We got a call today. Welcome to the G.A.M.G, the Big Flex Strongcast. Who do we have on the line?
What's up, though, man? It's Snipes.
What up, though? What up with you?
Listen, man, I'm just leaving out this little rehearsal when I'm catching this, I call it a little tail end of Miles sharing some of his life experience. I heard Jules pleading the fifth.
No, you didn't hear that. I just didn't know.
Right.
I ain't see it. That ain't the fifth.
Right.
I don't recall.
Right.
Okay. And then who's the young lady over there? I was trying to find out who that is.
She gone.
Yeah, Miss Bonita. She had to get up out of here.
Okay.
She knew it was about to get a little rough.
But I will say this. These Epstein files are. Yeah, it's a lot going on with that. Similar to what Miles said, I'm just more or less interested in maybe some people expounding on, if any, because to me the whole point of this was to say that he pretty much was a trafficker, and he had dirt on all these people, if you will. But I'm just not really sure if that's the situation.
Yeah.
What you think it is?
Well, here's a lot of stuff that was in those files that would lead to some of the stuff that he was doing. So you got some emails that he was going back and forth with Josephson. He was a doctor, right? And they was speaking about on how to get rid of poor people, and then they was going back and forth between him and Bill Gates. That was like an extension to say of the pandemic, right? So they had actual files of that. Then they had it was stuff about pedophilia, of course, human cloning, right? All right. So a lot of these doctors and stuff like that, they was very big into transhumanism, right? Eugenicists and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Dealing with people DNAs and all this kind of stuff or whatever. Because you got to remember his clientele or the people that he was quote unquote in contact with and talking to on a regular basis were some of the highest supposedly as far as of what they do. Right? Elon Musk. You got Elon Musk going back and forth saying, oh, he's a pervert, this, and that, and other. Then when you look into his emails, he's talking about he wants to come and party on his fucking island. You know what I mean? Hey, I've been working so hard and shit. I don't want to go to, an island and shit where I can just relax. I want to go to a party, you know what I'm saying, and just let loose and all this kind of
party.
Yeah, on his island. So, yeah. And then you got his neighbor that was coming out, back in 2005, oh, he's a pervert and this, that, and other, whatever. But then you got emails of him like hanging out with him after he got convicted and all this kind of stuff. So people been out here lying too. So you know what I mean? So
but the truth is
lying to distance themselves.
Yeah, because a lot of these people or whatever are billionaires and stuff like that, and they are in control of a lot of different corporations that a lot of people are attached to. So
none of this shit really matter. I'm gonna be very honest.
Listen,
none of this shit really matters. You know why? Because guess what? They're white. They're not going to jail. Nobody gonna do anything to them.
And that's sad as a society because if you got if they want to go ahead and say have you get locked up for committing crimes, right? They showing you right there.
They will.
And say, look, especially in this quote unquote month of Black History or whatever, this will be kind of a showing of white privilege, right?
No, it ain't no such thing as white privilege. It's white people who own shit. When you own shit, you do whatever you want to do. The problem is we try to be a part of their game instead of making our... No, we are because we...
Not me.
Everybody is part of
it. No.
If you're part of a system and you get on God we trust on the back of your money, you are part of the system.
Well, I mean, you can't... You definitely can't say worship two gods. You know what I mean?
You cannot serve two masters.
Yeah, you cannot do that.
So the bottom line is none of this shit matters. This is a bigger distraction on getting black people not to... Or other people. That's why I like what they did with the halftime show. It showed that this man has so much control. We listened to somebody who we didn't know what the hell they were saying. You know what I mean? And that showed how much...
That's crazy.
But that showed how much distraction...
Like I said,
listen, that's how much distraction we are. And we involved with the wrong things, man.
Yeah, I mean, now think about it like this. Like, this would be something, to be honest with you. If you are one of these one of these people that's out here that like to get your calves and shit all pumped all up to go ahead and march about something to protest or whatever, wouldn't this be one of the causes? Like, you would think, right?
What, the Epstein?
Yeah, I mean, the files and stuff like that. Dealing with these people that's doing this crazy shit.
I wouldn't give a damn about none of it. Because it don't...
No, not you. I didn't say... Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Not you. I'm just saying the people that's out here that... Oh, yeah, we're going to protest for some damn immigrants. Oh, we're going to protest for this. Oh, we're going to protest for that. But you don't see nobody out here...
Selective outrage.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Yeah.
Selective outrage.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Well, that's something that I brought up. I was like, listen, I definitely... do not agree with how, ICE is going around treating people.
Absolutely.
But I said that it is interesting to see how different cultures and people in America have came together in defense for the situation that's going on, because niggas been getting hung, beat, lied on, and wrongly accused forever.
Forever, ever.
And I don't think I've seen this. Now, listen, that's not to say that maybe that time hasn't come, but it is very interesting to see it with what's going on now.
Yeah.
And it begs the question, does this exist now simply because at the end of the day, from a political and socioeconomic standpoint, the Hispanic population, they up there now a little bit more with the money and in politics and just involved more.
Yeah.
And can that be the reason why we've seen such large outrage for what's going on, as opposed to a lot of the things that go on in other melanated communities? I'm just curious.
It's a mixture of all of it.
Yeah.
It's a mixture of all of it. You got to think the Hispanics is the most agricultural people besides us, but they know their powers. They actually grow food. You know what I mean? They actually have particular culture, control certain things. So when you control something, like I said before, you can do what you have to do without getting.
We're more. You saying black people more consumers as opposed to producers.
Exactly.
So because we're more consumers, we really don't have no fight in the game.
No, we have no dogs in the fight at all. And the sad part is everybody worried about Epstein's file when we need to be worried about how can we gain the rights of our inventors and stuff like that. How can
we reclaim and shit what's rightfully ours at the end of the day?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Instead of going after we going after the wrong shit.
Yeah.
And then we worried about the wrong shit. I don't give a damn about a football game. I told you.
No, I mean, I don't give a damn about shit.
I am the game. Yeah. I am the game. He is the game. You are the game. When it comes down to what we need to do, the part is, are we willing to die for it?
That's it. That's the question.
If we're not willing to die,
what are you willing to sacrifice?
We got to sit our ass and sit down and watch it like it's a parade.
Yeah.
Because it's going down.
And when you just posed the question, are we willing to go after what's rightfully ours? I'm going to be honest with you, man. When I really think about what's rightfully ours, that we really should be vigilant, diligent, every fucking thing else about, and that is our fucking mind.
Yeah.
I feel like the mindset of Black African Americans, color, whatever you want to call yourself in America, that's the thing that we really need to take control of, because there's so much discourse there first.
Yeah,
which is the reason why a lot of us can't come together on a lot of other shit. We can't even agree on basic shit because we got to really get the mind together.
Well, what it is too, we are dealing with, say, multiple different, like, psychological operations and shit. You know what I mean? That's constantly happening.
Which
you know what I mean? But you're making a great point, though, as far as,
yeah,
exactly. You take control of your mind. Yeah, exactly.
The Epstein files basically say how to make the popular, get rid of poor people or kill poor people. They created social media.
I mean, I think the release of all this stuff really is to still try to normalize, right, to the public what the hell they've been doing all along. You know what I mean? Because there's no, if you think about it on the collective, when you say, look at, say, the New York Post and all these other, you know, avenues of say, even a lot of podcasts, a lot of people are quiet behind this, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, it is a lot of people that's kind of like saying, okay, this shit is like just to be normalized. Like you said, why do we got to be upset about it?
But you don't think it's normal? You don't already think it's normal?
It ain't normal to me.
It's not normal to me.
Well,
exactly.
wait a minute.
You know what I mean? Exactly. I know stuff that has been happening throughout history
I'm gonna show you how much normal
you know what
it
I'm saying?
to you and you right now, right?
Okay.
Y'all heard of Playboy magazine?
Yeah.
Well, we supported it. We looked at it, right? He was the biggest pedophile that there was.
So but listen though, when you a kid, you don't know those kind of things until you later on get older. We was kids when Playboy was hitting. No different than say, look, you can say what, R. Kelly?
And we was kids when that was going down.
No, exactly.
So what I'm trying to show you is that Hugh Hefner had underage girls there all the time, to where their father was
Elvis Presley. We can go on and on and on. Woody Allen.
It is normal to me when I look at the type of people that we're talking about.
No, that should never be normal though with me, man.
I'm talking about normal.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
The normality of it is they've been doing.
You're saying it's been going on.
It's been going on,
right? Since they got here.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. As far as like, I don't know if that would be the right thing to say. As far as no, we
since they got here.
Same shit earlier. Yeah, exactly. No, that's right though. I said the same shit earlier.
If you ever get a chance to watch the gangs in New York, it said it all.
Yeah.
It showed how ruthless they were. It showed how much they did not care, how much they don't care. Everybody worry about what Microsoft is doing. If that's the case, you want to learn what they're doing? Buy some stock. You're going to get all the secrets. You're going to know what's what. You're going to know what the fight
Or
is.
How about not even keep on powering up these corporations or these people?
That's not going to happen.
That's
not going to happen. We too stupid.
Why not?
We too stupid.
Well, not we. I'm not me. I mean, not me.
You are, because if you're not against it, if you're not fighting for it, against it, you are with it. You not.
Yeah.
I ain't seen you in front of a McDonald's saying close. I ain't seen you in front of Arby's.
Hell, I don't eat McDonald's, so that's one of my ways of shit.
So you only caring about yourself.
Well, not really, because what I just tell y'all and shit. I said, what would I just say about McDonald's? I hope ain't nobody out here still eating that shit, right?
Saying shit don't do shit. What I'm trying to tell you,
I can't make nobody and shit not eat that shit, but I can make myself not eat it. So it starts with you.
I don't think
it starts with the mind.
I got
That's
it.
what we was all just saying.
What I'm trying to tell you is that if you're not, if you're not doing nothing against it, we're for it. We still garnish.
Well, if I'm not participating in shit in it, then I am doing something against it.
Participating, Q. Whether you believe it or not. Anytime we believe in the money, they say in God we trust, and we.
I don't believe in that shit. That's what I'm saying. Maybe you do.
No,
I use it as a tool, but I don't believe in none of that shit.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Okay, you got to, because you go buy shit with it.
I don't believe in that shit. I believe in shit that it's a fucking tool, and that's about it.
Well, I'm just saying, when people...
I believe in God. I believe and I know God. Remember we had this conversation
I know we had it, but if we use something that we don't believe in, we are just as guilty as we claim other people are.
No, because, I mean, it's a tool. Just no different than the shit you can use fucking money to do good, or you can do bad with it. Same damn thing. It's a tool.
No, I ain't talking about that difference. I'm talking about, there's a lot of people who's living off the grid. Shout out to Don. there's a lot of people living off the grid, right? You know about that, right? Mm-hmm. They don't care about none of this. They're fighting.
Absolutely.
Wait a minute. They're fighting completely against the government. They don't use gas. They don't go to gas stations, no ATM cards, no nothing.
Absolutely.
Those are the people who are totally with that shit. We are not. We want to live right. We want to come in the house and hit the light switch. It works. It comes on. We working with the heat. We pay DTE. We pay consumers energy. We are with it.
Yeah, I mean, just devil's advocate to what you're talking about. They're not in front of McDonald's saying don't go to McDonald's.
Right,
They just not using the things like he's not going to McDonald's. They not using DTE.
Exactly, but no. I'm talking about when playing devil's advocate. I'm glad you said that because I hate playing devil's advocate. I'm not advocate of the devil, but I will say this:
you still there, Don?
Yeah. You hear that?
Yeah, I'm listening to this shit. Go ahead.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is this: people. This is why I used to get mad at my buddy. He used to say, "Man, you need to get in shape." Saying that shit don't give me no type of influence, right? Mm-hmm. Cool. That nigga have more problems than me. This is the problem with people. We always say what other people need to do, but we have just the same amount of problems as the other person who we claim they need more help than us, right? It's crazy what I just said, but that's the truth. Motherfuckers like me and you, right now, in a minute, I know you can whip my ass just off of physical strength, right? But I'm being honest with you.
But everybody gonna have some kind of fucking
but
you know what I mean?
We talking about as a people. As a people, we are fucked up, and we as a whole are stupid. We do.
So, but listen, let me ask you a question.
I can't agree with that.
Listen,
you know what I mean?
Let me ask you a question.
Because I'm not gonna put myself with no dumb motherfucker and shit, and I don't know how to dumb motherfucker.
Listen,
like you can't attach me to a dumb motherfucker.
I
don't know we shit.
What's your president's name?
Listen.
Did I vote for him? No.
That don't have nothing to do with it.
I don't have a fucking president, as far as I'm concerned. I am the fucking president. How about that?
Okay.
Listen. Let me ask
the president that I go by is me, motherfucker. Like,
is this?
There we go.
Is this more though about fighting the system, or is this more about creating something that exists outside of it, so that we can thrive? And then the next question is, who is the we?
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Like it's to me, right? Sometimes I feel like even the ones that fight against the system, what are they really fighting for? Against?
No, what are they fighting against?
There you go. Mm-hmm. So my point to you is this: we cannot leave this country without a passport. We need permission. Correct? Mm-hmm. Everything that we do in America is governed by people who do not look like us, and we go by their rules. That's
well, what you just said then and shit wouldn't make no sense, because they still playing by a rule and shit. If you quote unquote living off the grid, because you still gotta fucking pay taxes on that land.
No, these niggas living off the These niggas living in woods, nigga. These niggas living in
Best believe they're following behind some kind of fucking rule.
No, Donald.
Some kind of fucking government rules. Yeah, definitely they are.
How you figure that?
Because they are. They are.
I'm gonna show you living by the rules. Everybody in this room.
How do you even get land? You still gotta go buy it.
No, you don't.
If you don't, motherfucker,
it's a lot of ungoverned land.
Listen.
Yeah, how do you get it?
Yeah, there you go.
You just take over the same way they took over the train station.
And then just like they just come take over your shit once you go ahead and set up. Just like they normally do.
White boys just set up in the middle of that goddamn place where all the dry spots was, made a barrier, put some computer, put some generators in there. There's some long
extension. And guess what happened and shit? What? Say if the state of Michigan, you talking about the state of Michigan?
I'm talking about right here at that train station.
At any given damn moment and shit, they're gonna have to follow by some kind of fucking rule, or they're gonna have to get the fuck on. Period.
Okay, all right. I'm just saying, listen, people. I'm talking about you build a system outside of the system that we have, and we fight for what we get, what we got to get. Anyone who be settled for what they do, they just settle for it, and they can be taken from it. But when you get your own, you're going to have to fight for it. So
you're going to have to protect it. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand.
No, I'm trying to get you to understand that we, as a whole, this is why that Puerto Rican shit that happened on Super Bowl, that was important for them. That was important for them because they saying they finally know that we come from. But
really, aren't they still just as colonized and shit as us?
Are they talking about us? Or
no, I'm just saying.
Are they talking about
like us? The whole world is colonized? What are you talking about?
Us? Are they talking about us this past weekend, or were we talking about them?
I mean, if you watch the Super Bowl, you're gonna be talking about them. But it's a lot of people that didn't watch the Super Bowl. Not what you're saying.
And even the people that didn't watch the Super Bowl heard about it.
Not necessarily.
Okay, man.
Because you're making a lot of assumptions, man. You know what I mean?
It's not an assumption.
A lot of people and shit don't even give a damn about no damn football.
Exactly.
So a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? Like real shit.
So I'm saying the Puerto Rican community, whether they seen it, they heard about it. They felt that shit. We have a whole fucking month that we now.
So let me ask you this question: is Puerto Ricans and shit, right? Are they colonized just like say us?
Yes.
Okay,
in
so
America,
what are you saying?
In America, but they fighting for their shit.
The whole fucking world is.
Not the whole world, man. Come on, stop it, man.
The whole world is colonized. What are you talking about?
Okay. Okay.
Well, listen. One thing that I can say is I enjoyed the halftime show, bro, because I feel as though just to have the gall to create in that space on that platform in that way, I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
you know, whether I didn't understand some of the shit or not, the historical symbolism behind it was a beautiful thing, and just to see somebody. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't know much about Bad Bunny at all.
I get it.
And you know what I'm saying? That's not maybe some of the way that he dress ain't my thing. But from
you wasn't feeling it? The jersey? The cream jersey?
It wasn't the jersey. It wasn't the jersey. Buddy be wearing a lot of androgynous shit. But that's his business, though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But yeah, he likes to wear a lot of dresses and skirts and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, but when you fuck all of that, when you pay more attention to the message, when you look at the symbolism of the flag, right down to the color. Yeah. I don't even know if y'all peep, but the color of that flag, right, was the original one as opposed to the one when America's then took it over. I'm just saying, from my standpoint, I enjoy seeing somebody go up there, man, and really do their thing and represent. And I'll just say this: people tend to forget that Puerto Ricans are Americans.
Yeah, they are.
I don't care how you put it.
There we go. We on one damn continent.
They might speak a little different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But whatever, they're Americans. There's no getting around that.
There we go.
So I think that was really it was needed and called for in a time like this, man. I enjoyed the shit.
Yeah.
It was like a play to me, a musical play, and it was dope.
I mean, it was, but if you think about it, you know what I'm saying, even far as the halftime last year, that's how it was with, you know, even with Kendrick, you know what I mean, on how he was walking through different, you know what I'm saying, like avenues and stuff like that of LA, you know what I mean, and LA culture and stuff like that, you know what I mean? In quote unquote black culture. So
yeah, I guess the difference between that is like we familiar with that culture. Like we totally familiar. And me seeing Bad Bunny, I'm not familiar with that culture. So it's like something new and refreshing to see.
And a solution and whatever I was hearing about too and shit, you know, which in this case, you know what I'm saying, it should be more of a what you want to call that, like a swap of culture. That needs to take, you know, need to be reintroduced to each other.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? You know, far as, you know, Puerto Ricans, Mexicans, us, you know what I mean?
Well, they don't even like each other.
Hispanics.
Yeah.
They don't even like each other.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's that time. So you got Puerto Ricans don't like Mexicans. You know what I'm saying?
And they all speak Spanish.
Yeah, because once again, it's colonization. You know what I mean? Same kind of thing. You know, you got different stuff dealing with, say, different churches and everything else as far as on that divide and how they think mentally. Yeah.
If people worry about Epstein files, they need to worry about the Catholic Church.
Shit.
Bottom line,
yeah, cuz remind me, I got something to tell you too, man. It's gonna trip you out. As far as our lineage,
that's the biggest gang ever.
Yeah.
In the world. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll go back to the Vatican.
But it still exists.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to really think about who. Again, the Epstein files is nothing new to me. I didn't read it. I didn't read it all already through other books and other stories. I mean, from the children to the women to the men. You know what I mean? That's why I never understood fraternities. They run off of Greek mythology.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I never understood it, and I never.
We had to have a discussion on that one day too. Yeah,
I want to have a whole round table. Because, somebody got mad because I called them. I said that culture was based off of homosexuality. They got mad at me.
Yeah, Greco-Roman culture. Yeah,
Greeks. Period.
Mm-hmm.
Anything dealing with the Romans, so
yeah, people
just gotta learn how to read and read with the intent to learn and not with the intention to bash.
Yeah.
AI about to cut all that out because this next generation gonna be cooked, bro. If they don't know how to pick a book up.
Yeah.
They don't, and that's the truth behind it, man. I just saw something that said if you was born between 77 and 83, you are actually a harmonic bridge to this society right now, because that's the one generation between that time period that really understand the baby boomers and the millennials, which is why they call zennials.
Yeah. Right in the middle.
A lot of things. So that's why I said, when I say the word we, unless you have a solution, we are part of. I am part of the we. Because if you ain't part of the solution, you're part of the problem. W.E.B. Du Bois wrote it in Souls of Black Folks, and that's just how we are. If you ain't part of the solution, you damn sure part of the problem.
Yeah. So look, I want to give a shout out to everybody else that's in the chat. We got Yamina up in here, Yosef up in here. Let's see who else we got up in here real quick. Mark, we got Big Mark up in here in the building. We got Candy up in the building. Let's see who else we got.
Yeah, I mean to talk too much.
Yeah, she been going in. You know what I'm saying? Cuz, is there anything you want to go ahead and add on the way on out the door? I do have a quote of the night by John Henry Clark coming up. You got anything you want to add, cuz?
Nah, man. I just want to say shout out to Jules on the show, man. I know I saw you at the bowling event. But man, something that I wanted to say had I made it to the show tonight, man. I definitely been a fan of yours throughout the years, man, and you know, keep up the good work, man.
Appreciate that,
bro.
man. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah. Appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
All right, DJ Jules, one more time. Let everybody know about the event Saturday, as far as the photos, the gala, and everything else you got, and you know. All information.
Right. Everything happening on February 14th. We got a gym photo shoot, a photo shoot in the gym. Get your flyers, gym gear. Come on, take some pictures with A&M Photography. That's in the morning from 9 to 11. We got the red and black dinner affair that night at the AB4 Community Center, right off the water. It's a fly venue. Big picture windows. You can see the river, Detroit River. It's pretty fly. That's February 14th. That's 7 to 11. You can get your tickets on Eventbrite and come hang out with us. Have a good time.
All right. And look, come on, man. You got to put it back on. Put it back on. Put it back on.
Yeah.
And tap in to get some of this Synergy apparel here from Jules. You know what I'm saying? Say, look. He the only person to get me to get out of my G.A.M.G.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
You
the same. Say this is my brother right here. So you know what I'm saying? So we get it in together. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
So I'm gonna leave a quote of the night. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let him put it up there real quick. This is by John Henry Clark. Okay. Powerful people cannot afford to educate the people that they oppress. Because once you are truly educated, you will not ask for power. You will take it.
That's the hell I just said. That's the hell I just said.
Mm-hmm.
I said you have to create your own, bro. If you don't, you screwed.
I ain't never argued with you, brother.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know. People, we just don't. Yeah, and shout out to the man. And then,
all right.
I got
anything you want to add? Yeah, go ahead.
When we read these quotes and we read about these people being so successful and being brilliant, we got to ask ourselves, how did they die?
Mm-hmm.
And you have to really research that part. Like, how did they die? Because it's not how did they die, it's the reason why they died. And if we don't look at that, we're the ones who look like we stuck on stupid.
Yeah.
You feel me? If you watch, look at the Epstein files, everyone had a purpose on what they was doing, whether it was demonic, evil, mean, whatever. They set a purpose. Even Judas had a purpose. You feel me?
Yeah.
You will never find nobody named Judas. You know what I mean? Because
I never came across nobody. You know what I mean? Yeah.
But we have to really think about that. So how did Clark die? We took now due to AI, we can actually emulate things that they have done, and we seeing all the great things they've done, but nobody bring it up.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna answer Yamina in here. She's saying she want to know who that guy is. He's a professor, is a Pan-Africanist and historian.
I don't think she was talking about him. I think she's talking about Jules. I think she was
talking about Jules?
Yeah, I think she was talking about Jules.
I thought she might have been talking about you.
No,
she can't see you. You're like, who is that guy?
No, she know me very well.
Okay.
I just sat right there. I'm about to say something wrong, but I sat right here and we talked. So.
Okay.
All right, y'all. So look, this is going to conclude, episode 134 with DJ Jules and Miss Bonita Williams. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I appreciate y'all for coming through the gym and chopping it up with us. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how we do every Monday night at 9 p.m. Y'all tap in. Make sure y'all support. You know what I'm saying? Get them to Sweden. You know what I'm saying, y'all? Hey. So look on my socials, too. I will have, the barcode that you can go ahead and tap into for donations and stuff like that if you can't make the gala. But if you can, make the gala. You know what I'm saying? Go out, have a great time, y'all. All right? Flex it on up. And hit it with the best, the best intro, outro, you know what I'm saying? Put together by DJ Jules, you know what I'm saying? And we out of here like this, y'all. Peace.
Big flex on the set, you know we gotta rep. Heavy talk on that mic, all we do is press. John Q, that's coach, got him upset. Gym, Animal, Muscle Gang, we up next. Big Flex Podcast live on Monday night with John Q, Latoyia, Dashawn, and Don Snipes. You can catch Snipes on the pod or the big screen or get tea time with Toya if you want the tea. Talk about the strong end on your weekday. Tap in with Muscle Gang, you never have a weekday. Big Flex Podcast, 9 p.m. Monday. Pull us up on YouTube if you want that replay. Big Flex Podcast, 9 p.m. Monday. Pull us up on YouTube if you want that replay. It's the Big Flex Podcast, Mondays, 9 at night. It's the Big Flex Podcast. Come on.